When most of Wall Street is retreating into safe havens, dividend stocks, treasuries, and defensive plays, Cathie Wood is running in the opposite direction. She's doubling down on disruptive innovation at a time when many believe the age of unprofitable growth stocks is over. Love her or hate her, one thing is undeniable: you can't ignore her. This is the same investor whose ARK funds skyrocketed during the pandemic, riding the digital transformation wave when the world went online overnight. And while her funds have stumbled against the S&P 500 in recent years, Cathie has never wavered in her belief. She argues that innovation is the single most powerful force in markets, a force that can solve global problems and unlock exponential growth. Now, in this high-rate, high-inflation environment, her conviction looks bolder than ever. But if she's right, the payoff could be extraordinary. Let's break down 4 of her highest conviction stocks for September, leaders in cybersecurity, streaming, AI, and precision medicine. Rubrik, ticker RBRK. Rubrik has quickly emerged as one of the most exciting names in Cathie Wood's portfolio, and for good reason. Once known simply as a backup and recovery company, Rubrik has reinvented itself as a leader in cyber resilience, data security, and AI-powered infrastructure. In a world where data breaches are accelerating and every enterprise is exploring generative AI, Rubrik sits right at the intersection of 2 unstoppable forces: cybersecurity and artificial intelligence. The numbers tell the story. In its most recent quarter, Rubrik posted revenue growth of over 50% year-over-year, with subscription ARR surging past $1.25 billion. More than 2,500 customers now generate over $100,000 each in annual recurring revenue, showing just how deeply Rubrik is penetrating enterprise budgets. Even more impressive, cash flow has swung into the positive, with margins improving rapidly. For a young disruptor, that's a clear signal of a business model gaining scale and efficiency. What makes Rubrik truly compelling is its ability to solve 3 pain points at once: protecting critical data from cyber threats, managing sprawling information across hybrid clouds, and giving enterprises the AI-ready infrastructure to compete in the future. With cash on hand of more than $1.5 billion, accelerating adoption, and a moat built on trust and resilience, Rubrik is no longer a quiet newcomer. It's fast becoming a cornerstone of enterprise IT. For Cathie Wood, this isn't just a stock, it's a bold bet on the future of data security and AI convergence. And if Rubrik continues to execute, it could evolve into one of the most important enterprise platforms of the next decade. Roku, ticker Roku. Roku has gone through a massive transformation. Once written off as just a hardware company selling streaming sticks and smart TVs, it has evolved into a central powerhouse of the connected TV ecosystem. Today, Roku's real business is advertising. Through AVOD, ad-supported video on demand, and fast, free ad-supported streaming TV, it's capturing a growing share of the shift from traditional TV to digital. The Roku channel has become its crown jewel, responsible for 2.5% of all U.S. streaming usage, according to Nielsen's May 2025 report. In a market crowded by Netflix, Disney, and Amazon, that may sound small, but in a fragmented industry, that's incredibly valuable. Consumers are exhausted by endless subscription hikes. Roku offers them what they want most: free, quality content. And advertisers are following. In Q2 2025, streaming hours surged 17% year-over-year to 35.4 billion hours. More engagement means more ad inventory, and Roku has integrated with every major demand-side platform, including Amazon and The Trade Desk, making it one of the easiest ways for brands to reach 80 million U.S. households. But here's the kicker. Roku recently partnered with Amazon to launch one of the largest connected TV ad networks in the U.S., a move that could supercharge ad revenues over the next 12 to 18 months. Add in its international expansion into markets like Germany, Mexico, and Japan, plus mid-teens platform revenue growth, and you can see why Cathie Wood hasn't let go. Roku is no longer just a device maker. It's on its way to becoming a global ad tech giant. Palantir Technologies, ticker PLTR. If there's one company that embodies Cathie Wood's AI conviction, it's Palantir. Known for building AI-driven operating systems, Palantir takes messy, siloed data and transforms it into real-time workflows and decision-making tools. In an era where every organization craves efficiency and productivity, that's exactly what they're willing to pay for. The numbers don't lie. In Q2, U.S. commercial revenue surged 92.5% year-over-year. Government sales climbed 53%. Overall, revenue jumped 48%. What's more impressive is the shift. Nearly 3/4 of Palantir's revenue now comes from the U.S., up from the mid-60s just a year ago. Far from a weakness, this is a strength. Government contracts are mission-critical and long-lived, while regulated industries on the commercial side build trust and accelerate adoption. And with each new deployment, Palantir's models get smarter, making its software stickier and harder to replace. Seasonality adds another tailwind. September and October are historically strong months for Palantir bookings as government and corporate budgets wrap up. While international growth lags, the U.S. engine is compounding fast enough to offset it. Yes, Palantir trades at a premium valuation, but that premium reflects its unique position. Validated government demand, explosive U.S. commercial growth, and a sticky AI platform that strengthens with scale. For long-term investors, Palantir remains one of the most compelling ways to play AI at scale. Tempus AI, ticker TM, and then there's Tempus AI, the most ambitious and visionary of the three. This is where artificial intelligence collides with healthcare. Tempus was founded by Eric Lefkofsky after his wife's cancer treatment. His mission was simple, yet audacious. Fix one of the most inefficient, outdated industries in the world, healthcare. At its core, Tempus is a data and AI company. It collects and harmonizes massive amounts of genomic and clinical data, turning that fragmented chaos into actionable insights for doctors. This is the future of precision medicine, where treatments are tailored to a patient's unique genetic profile. But Tempus isn't stopping with cancer. It has expanded into cardiology, neurology, radiology, and dermatology, building itself into a true healthcare AI platform. Its foundation models are being developed in partnership with heavyweights like AstraZeneca and Pathos AI, with the potential to reshape how diseases are diagnosed, treated, and even prevented. The company also made a game-changing acquisition of Ambry Genetics, giving it a foothold in hereditary testing. Plus, its data licensing business creates a recurring revenue stream, similar to financial giants like S&P Global. That makes Tempus not only a medical innovator, but also a critical data infrastructure company in the healthcare economy. Yes, Tempus is still unprofitable, but its moat is undeniable, a unique, ever-expanding dataset that compounds in value with every patient and every data point. In a world where better data equals better outcomes, Tempus is positioned to revolutionize medicine itself. So there you have it, Rubrik, Roku, Palantir, and Tempus AI, 4 bold bets Cathie Wood is making right now. While the broader market hides in safety, she's doubling down on disruption. That's a gutsy move in today's uncertain environment. But if she's right, the payoff could be extraordinary. The real question is, are you willing to place the same bet on the future of innovation?